Hey geeks, Arahli here, and thanks for joining me today as we play some more ARK Survival Evolved. I have buttons. Why buttons not working? Hold on. No. There it is. Hi. So I learned a very important thing. Oh, by the way, we're early because I could be. Why not? Apparently, if you update your streaming software but don't restart it after you do that, and your Steam Deck stuff, they don't work together anymore. So we don't have Steam Deck today. That's fine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So any geeks that are watching that are part of the Discord and the patrons know that Valguero has released, and Monkey and I, we actually run all of the ASA servers off of some specific hardware. We don't do the Nitrado thing because both of us hate Nitrado. So that does put us in a weird spot, though. We don't have enough hardware capability to run the center and another server currently without getting more servers. And that is already very expensive for what we do. So with Valguero out, we want people to be able to play that. And the center has kind of been our sandbox map. We just kind of like did a bunch of crazy stuff and have a bunch of mods and stuff on here we wouldn't normally put on the cluster. So this is going to be the one we're going to swap out. We're going to take off the center. So after today, the center will be no more. Then we'll get Valguero up and running, some other new mods probably, and get that rocking and rolling so we can do some new stuff over there. But yeah, I just figured that, you know, today we've been talking a bit about, you know, if we're going to do that, we wanted to kind of be able to have a little base tour action. So a couple people have volunteered. I'll probably just float around and look at other people's base because we can anyways. But yeah, I just wanted, before we left, I wanted to kind of just do a quick walkthrough of, like, you know, the bases that existed here on the center. So we'll do that. This is, we'll start with ours just because we're here already. That's where we started. So, what's up, Stu, by the way? So yeah, you know, this is our barn we built. We didn't have to use a ton of this other than just for our giant gators and stuff. Benedict, I don't know how you're still alive, bro. Like, we have not been on this server in quite some time. So Benedict, salute to you, buddy. Yeah, so, you know, we made some stalls and stuff for us to put things in. We had a little elevator over here. Go up top again. Do I have stuff in? I'm sure there's stuff in here still. Yep, bunch of eggs. Quetzal eggs or gator eggs. Yeah, so we had kind of a mix of the gators and stuff down here and Uties and stuff for kibble. Just kind of mixed in between all of these things. But yeah, here's the old center base where it kind of got up to for it. Ooh. Got the long staff stuff in here for power and everything. Our big crazy walls we built to kind of like pen in our water section here. Got our saloon, kind of dark, unfortunately. Even with those lights and stuff in here, it's kind of dark, but some saloonish action. Bathtub, bathroom area. Little guest area here. Our indoor garden, which still has some things in it, surprisingly. Yeah, and then the thing we actually started with is this guy in the center here. So we used some floating foundations to kind of build each of these. You can kind of see one right underneath here. It's the stuff we couldn't skin. So this one's a little harder to see, but it's the stuff we couldn't put skins on. But those are the floating foundations that we used to kind of build this out. We did the same thing on these guys. A little more apparent on this. So like there's the floating foundation here, right? The K-rustic ones. So a couple of those things in there and just kind of like built it out so we could kind of build this whole section in here in the center. I think I just built up from here. So we had our little pods out here. This is where we did our teleportation pad on this one. We've got our tech replicator on that side. The other one is our unloading and loading zone. Our basic, you know, building, all of our basic crafting areas and stuff in here. This is a big thing from the mods we have on here, though. We've got this mod that when you have a trophy on a thing, that it will create element for you. So I emptied it this morning, but so like that is like probably the biggest cheaty thing we have on this server, is just a way to get element whenever you need it. So, but yeah, got the skiff, which we Did some extra work on here. This actually, we kind of figured out the exact way I want the skiffs to work, which we've used now on the other servers as well. Basic internal setup for it, though. And then, of course, our like the stuff that's down here for storage for it. So we've used the skiff a ton to get materials and stuff back and forth. And then at some point we actually made the Zeppies as well. So over here is our Zepp. That's pretty much, this is the style we've pretty much been building on. Aberration, I think is where I figured this out. Yeah, Aberration. So we got our Zepp up here. Just a single one of these Geeks turbines in here for us. The Geeks turbines are the ones that actually go, like, they're perpendicular. They're not parallel. So, like, that's one of the old ones there. The vanilla ones, you see it's broken and stuff. But, like, it goes, like, its blades are going in kind of the same direction. It's on a weird offset. And JVH has made this one for us specifically that lets me do... we can kind of use them as, like, propellers. But, you know, they're actually in the same direction. So love that. Visual storage is fantastic. Tons of that. That's why this is our like unloading zone. We got our visual storage stuff up there. We'll head up our little sneaky staircase here. We got our tech gen full. How many days does it say we have in here? Hold on. You gonna update or not? It should be a lot. -8 seconds is what it says right now. Okay, it's a lot though. Oh, but yeah, so we kind of built everything around visual storage. This is actually kind of like we were trying to work out the very first version of visual storage to make sure it's going to work like we wanted it to, and it has, which is why all the other servers have this now. I actually do have, I switched this out to have a little elevator in here too, so we get up here. You know, our kitchen and stuff is up here. Protect sleeping pod, and then this is the very top section. We had a greenhouse up here at one point, but yeah, then we kind of set this all up so we had so many days it's going backwards. Exactly. We've got all these little bridges out to sections here. That was actually where the Zeppelin was parked for a while. I took that down to the water recently. But yeah, built ourselves a little kind of patio area out here. We could chill out, you know, enjoy the balmy weather and stuff. Yeah, this when I first got here, I just like, oh, I just want to do this thing in the center with a bunch of bridges that reach out to the center pillar here. We did. This was an attempt, by the way, to get over to like crystal and stuff without having to fly. Didn't work. Let's get airborne for a second with some tech. So you can kind of see the whole deal. So that was kind of the idea, was just to have a bunch of these bridges and stuff that led out to different sections here. Hi, G, what's up, man? And then you can see we've got our walls and stuff we kind of did across the water. There's one there, there's one across here, and one across here with just big gates in there so we can get in and out. And we kind of just penned ourselves off a section here in the center to kind of play with, so. Yeah, I really dug this place, though. It's been a fun setup for everything here. Let's see. It's like 3 a.m. What's up, man? Good morning. Welcome. 3 a.m. is crazy. Oh, by the way, I haven't really said much about this, but like we streamed for like 5 hours yesterday, middle of the day. I'm off this week. I took off some vacation in general. Hey, sweetie. Just to kind of like use some up. This actually, last Friday was the anniversary of my dad passing. I think I said that in one of the other streams. So I typically try to take some time off around there just to be able to, you know, chill and relax. So we were nearing the tail end of that week of vacation that I'm on right now. So I figured we'd do some streaming, get some of this stuff done. I think later today we'll do some more of the Voyagers of Nera thing. That's been fun. And then tomorrow, Fox and Sparrow and I are going to get in on some more jump space because we didn't get a chance to do that last week. So we'll do some of that next, we'll do that tomorrow too. So should be a good week. Get some more streaming stuff in, but, okay, let's start our journey here. Brow's the closest. but we'll probably do Pharrell's near the end. So let's do teleport pad wise. Got lies we can do. Hunts over here. We'll probably look at the CC again. And Bums is over this direction. We'll probably swing back that direction too. Let's go to Lion Sweetie's place. We'll have to give it a second to load everything in. We play ESE, but the official servers are gone. Yeah, Kaiju, I totally understand, man. We still have ASE servers up that we run. I haven't been on those in so long, honestly, though. But we do have some ASE servers set up for the Geeks that we still have up and running. Most people run ASA these days, but yeah, I feel when one of the things that didn't, like, I'm sure there's financial reasons for it. I know kind of a lot of that stuff, but I'm sure that, like, it was primarily to get, you know, part of the deal with Machado, but, like, shutting down all the ASE servers for ASA servers to be the only thing you can play and to only have those on Machado was some garbage. It was all kinds of garbage, so. Alright, so this is Sweetie Lie and Shay's place. Or Shay may just be living or crashed out here. A big old pig out here. Twin Falls Chateau. Look at this. Is this their raft? It is. Look at this raft. This is decked out for all the visual storage stuff, man. Freaking love it. Yeah, for sure, Kaiju. Have you... Yeah. It's been a while. Like I said, it's been a bit since we've been on the ASE stuff at all. I hope you guys have the clock in here. You put on some greenery, too. It's nice. Get up in here. Okay. Nice. Staircase up to the upper section with, like, bones? What is this that has the bones and stuff in it? ASR wood beam? Okay. We go refrigerator type thing. What are they called again? Pantries. Words. I know words. Awesome. And then a big old trapping one, so you guys can do a bunch of taming and stuff. Is this another one? It's got like water access? Well, what? It looks pretty, but if you tried to run it, PC would turn to dust. Sweetie Lie, is this a... You guys have a taming boat for water tames, too? It's actually pretty brilliant. Sea quest. Okay. I like the use of, the long staff, windmills and stuff. That's great. Yeah, so you get up here and shoot down into... Oh, my bad. I was looking at, for Aguero, I was thinking about some of the other raft mods. But, like, almost all of them make our build areas bigger than they already are. And, like, we have pretty big build areas already. So I was like, I don't know if I can justify us putting on a raft mod that's going to make it even bigger for rafts and stuff. I like you guys got everything kind of set up out here with the visual storage stuff. I really love visual storage, man. It, like, seriously, it's one of those mods that has just changed how the game works for us, man. Use ARK mods, the favorite ARK mod. There you go, Kaiju. A visual storage. These cranes that are up here and these visual storage boxes, like, you know, when you fill them up with things, it has the item in it, so it actually looks like you're filling your storage up. You can get a pretty quick idea just from looking at if you've got the stuff you need to. So it's a very RP thing. That's awesome. But also, it just makes it so you can, like going to harvest stuff someplace doesn't feel like it's some horribly punishing thing. Like, you can take a boat or a Quetzal or a Zeppelin and just harvest your freaking brains out for an hour, and it's not going to take you a million trips to get back. You load everything into your crane, if nothing else, or into your crane and all the other stuff. Then you get back home, you unload it with the crane, you put it to your boxes or to your visual storage stuff. Everything looks good. All your stuff pulls from it for anything you're trying to craft. It is just, like, it is hands down the best mod I think I've ever played with in ARK. So And it used to be Structures Plus would have filled that, but Structures Plus did some weird things, some silly things at some point. But like now, to me, like visual storage is hands down the best option for mods and stuff. I think we played with ARK Addictions at all. All right, so this is the crafting area. Oh my God, the fertilizer! I think you guys are gonna go build some bombs or something crazy. That's so much fertilizer. They go forge. Got their replicator up and running. Oh my God! Look at the friggin' trophy wall. You know what the best part of this too is? Oh my God, there's so many. That's so freaking good. Nice job, guys. The other part though that cracks me up about this is, like I said, if you have a trophy, it just fills you with element. That is awesome. Holy crap. I just went and farmed like the one area because I wanted this, like, the same trophy all the way around. That's so good. Okay, drop off box, spare pieces, some tech bench stuff. But yeah, this is obviously like where everything is. Like, it is like the crafting area, the trophies and stuff. Man, that's so good. Ammo boxes, bunch of weapons, saddles, gear. Good use of that stuff. I lie. That is fantastic. I just want to tell you, I thought it was amazing. Yeah, look at all the wooden stuff out here. You guys did a good job of like using the pillars and stuff too, to kind of like hide it all in and have it all blend really well together. Good work. I'm sure that this you probably have more here than we have it set up to work for as well. Like I know I've set it up to only work. It only pulls from like 5 stations. All right, yeah, we're going that way. It's all I. That does good work. Blueprints for gear, weapons, and saddles. The library up here. That is all decored out too. Nice leather sofas and stuff. Little steam thing here. Looks great. Well done. Using the decor and stuff. All right. My greenhouse. That's what it looks like here. Cookhouse. Not the greenhouse. We got all signs and stuff too. Big dino breeding area and the water pen. Okay, let's not. There's so much stuff to look at. I gotta not get all crazy. It's just hanging out here. Oh, Shay's sleeping there. That's a perfect way for her to have ended up sleeping. That's fantastic. Upstairs in the workshop. I have not been up there yet. Like above this section? No? Is that like when I get up from up there? Oh, sneaky staircase here that goes over top of stuff. Okay. Oh, fancy. This is the greenhouse up here, y'all. Okay. Yeah, look at this. That's awesome. And yeah, before this, before I waited so long for this to be the thing. Let's do a little gamma. This would have been full of shrubbery and stuff, but I did wait forever to come up here and do these, so as we were getting ready to kind of close some stuff down. Very cool, though. Good use of lattice work and stuff up here. Yeah, you got like the planter under the tree. That's great. Got the water tower up there. This is oh my God, you have to have so many. Like the veggies have got to be off the freaking chain here. You gotta have so many. What's happening here? Uh-oh. Can't access things. Mm-hmm. Might have broke everything. Make sure. Okay. So, access my inventory. It's usually a good sign that things are breaking. People have said, too, that there's been some weird lag and stuff over the last couple days here. So it is very possible that because this is a server that has not had a ton of a ton of action on it that that there's something broken. There's a bunch of creatures someplace breeding or something horrible. Unfertilized eggs. Can we access this one? All right, maybe we just couldn't access the one up there. Sweet. A whole bunch of cooking station though. Fruits, veggies, and others. Look at the organization up in here. Ooh. Very nice. The rare flowers galore. Cooked meat. Oh my god. I wish I had this in real life. That's so dangerous. Can you imagine having just an actual like smokehouse section? Ooh. Raw meats. Nice. Y'all, I try hard not to get like... I try hard to get too crazy with just a ton of stuff, because you certainly could. You know what I'm saying? But like, this looks so good. Aye, and sweetie. Good work. Joke. You know what I'm talking about, man. You imagine that? These big turtles up here. So is this all... Okay, the pen's over here. I was like, is this all penned in down here? I see, okay. So the floating foundations and stuff, similar idea to what kind of we did for our section. And there's a whole section over there. Okay, I get you. And the ladder kind of shows we can kind of come up. The big sea turtles. You know, last couple of you guys got it with the braided back here. Get off of any island, any deserted island we had. Alright, so this is like the water pen. Look at this, man. Underneath the waterfall too. And it's segmented out. There's more than one section. Oh, and the Shastas. Oh, this. Oh, I love it. You used the rope stuff as the bottom and the floating foundations down here to make that happen. That's great. Which one of these does oxygen? Is it the helmet that I took off? Yep. Better put that back on for now. This is cool. Does it go that much deeper? Man, good use of the space though. You got a little pass through here. Look at how big of an area that had to be made for that giant whale. Gotta give it a home worthy of it, yeah. And then vacuum cube, right? Oh, if it is, it's closed there. It's just from up top you can come in. You gotta actually open the porthole to get in. We're not gonna do that part. Storm rolling too. Oh, the sides are open. Be funny. Look at like the mist that comes off of this here. What a great place to put the water pen. You know, it feels very cinematic. Very cool. All right, of course, it's getting dark now. The nest. There's enough room for a giga down here? Jeez. Oh, with like the thatch and stuff too? Oh, good choice. It's a big breeding area. Quetzals and stuff. Some more gigas and things over here. some little floaties. This is one of the stay on tech gens, I assume. Oh, that's a regular tech gen. We've made elements so much not an issue here that that you can have like legit tech gens just full of stuff. I really like the use of all the ropes though. The netting stuff looks great. All right, the littlest egg house. All these plants and stuff up in here. Sweetie. Oh, that's probably not a great bed. That's what I'm saying. Water, ground, flyers, and personal. Man, look at all these. This is great. Sweetie had too much fun last time she was on. Whole bunch of spots for eggs and stuff. Awesome. I like to use the pillars sideways down here. Must have been a good night, you know it. Oh, I was so confused. I was like, what are these things? The pyromanes. I was like, what? What are these? I forgot those were on here. That's the other reason, by the way, like the Valguero server, we're going to have, it's going to stay unclustered so we can have all the fantastic tames can be on there, because as a rule, Monkey and I turn those off. And the new one, the Elder Claw, is a thing, so Valguero will have that on there, and the other ones, well, the other ones should show up on there too, of course, so. Very cool. This has very much of like a storybook wizards kind of thing to it. So that was the greenhouse up there. Snails, fish eaters. This is probably where we had a whole bunch of those things, Kairuku and stuff in there. There's a little jail cell that probably had that stuff in it too. This is the stairs we didn't come up before. Oh, look at the freaking artwork and stuff up there too. That's fantastic. This looks so good. A little fireplace action. We can hear a snail someplace making all the sounds. I see you with the glass. Well done with the decoration though. This is Li's room up here. Sleeping with your little fire main up here, keeping you nice and toasty. Pyro main. Nice. A great view too. Oh, you got yourself a little balcony with a tree up here too? Well played. Well played. And then over this way, the sweeties. There's art and stuff. You and Longstaff did a good job with that kind of thing. Oh, you got a little pile of floofers over here? Nice. Very cool. A little balcony out here yourself, too. Big old cactus. Place to sit and drink and watch the waterfalls. Friggin' love it. Oh, and our bathroom. Let's go these things real quick. Alright, Geeks, be back in just a minute here. Oh, I can't do the thing to turn the thumbnail on. Well, alright. Guess we'll put our clothes back on. Very cool, man. Sweetie and Li, you guys did a great job. Anytime we do this kind of stuff, by the way, we'll make the server saves available to the geeks and stuff. So if they do want to still mess with this stuff, they can. Right, when I assume you're fast, that's the reason I named you that way. It's gonna look from out here too. Woo! I wish it wasn't storming right now, but it is the center, so that's how it works here. 308. Well done, man. You guys did a great job over here. Sweet. Okay. Hunt stuff. At least it's not purple rain. You know what? That's a good point. We don't worry about stamina and stuff, don't we? Oh, I see. This is what I was talking about. There's some weird issues happening on the server, which is probably a good thing that we're doing some wiping, because this should not be a thing that's happening right now. I don't know where we're going to end up on this bird, by the way. This happened yesterday when I got on to make sure things were working okay. I ended up in the skybox. So we gonna see what happens when we catch up here. We got some more points available. Uh-huh. There's been some odd lag at this point. Oh, are we good? Oh, we just got caught in a weird thing. Okay, cool. It's just loading stuff probably. Let's do a bunch more movement speed. Yeah, give it a minute. Yeah, that's what's been, it's been a little funky over here. So, hopefully when we swap it hasn't been like that on any other servers I've seen other than this one. So, I'm sure it's just something going on here in the center where things are a little funky, but all right, let's go check out Hunt's place. We've been to Hunt's a few times before. You guys both were under the big old monkey statues. And the rain has stopped. It's so loud when it rains here, man. Yeah, we've been to Hunt's a few times. I think we came and got a bear up here. Yeah, because we have all the caves and stuff back there, too. It's a Hunt's Lodge up here. Visual storage again being used to great awesomeness. I had a cryopod in my inventory, by the way. I have no idea what creature I had on me when I had that. So something died, and I don't know what it was. They had that thing happen with, I mean, Wildcard doing Wildcard stuff, where it broke everything because they messed something up with cryopods and fridges and stuff like that in general. So this is probably a little dark because I'm sure there's no power left turned on over here. Probably fix that. What's the thing called we added to all the servers? The tech gen. Or what it's called. No fuel. It doesn't have the metal ingots for us. Yep. No fuel gens, yeah. So we could, if we had the ingots and stuff here, we could make one of those and toss it down and all of this would be powered again. Yeah, when they broke all that stuff and they broke our wind turbines from working consistently all the time, we added that on so people wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Which is silly. That's, part of the game was doing that, but yeah, it's a little breeding area. Those birds and stuff, they're probably gonna starve now. That's not gonna matter, it won't be here long enough. But all the crafting stuff down here. The Geeks turbine, that does work now, but for a while it didn't work. And that was the issue, is that it didn't work. Because yeah, they broke turbines and stuff in general. Cooking area. I feel like we need to get some metal. Oh, he's got metal in here. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. That's not normally where they would leave that, but this way everything will at least be lit up. So we can show you all the things. Yeah, big old lodge here, man. Yep, that's Sam's place. What's up, Jayla? Welcome. Yeah, it's so bright. Yeah, paint job by you. You did a great job with the green. Yeah, let's get some steampunk stairs. Hunt's up here sleeping. Bro, must have been cold up here with all the little stuff turned off. Got a pantry up in here by himself. There's more. Look at all the trophies, man. Look at all the trophies. Let's leave a like. Thank you, sweetie. Yo, it's just so By the way, that mod is definitely staying when we go to Vaguero. Like, it is 100% gonna be there still. We're not gonna worry about tech stuff over there. It's fine. That's our playtime servers. I know it's nothing, Lie. Your whole wall of them. Man, that is I forgot how loud the replicators are. Yeah, nice little balcony up here. We don't need no stinking rails. Yeah, now you can see like the visual storage stuff in here. This is what they did to our freaking turbines, man. That if you have them close by to things, they just degrade over time and stop working. Which is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, it made it so you had to log in all the time to take care of stuff. What a pain in the butt. Wild card. Make fun things and make you want to play the game. Alright. Here. Oh, Belle's joined? Nice. Hi, Belle. Some stacked garden action in here. Yeah, very nice, man. Big open place. Feels good. Let's get our burb out so we can... take a look from out here, too. Yeah, very nice, man. It's too small. Don't say things like that to Hunt. He'll eventually see this. Please don't say things like that. Very cool though. I like all the glass and stuff. Very nice. Then yeah, he built it up here because of this cave. Oh, bunch of bats. Yeah, tons of crystal and stuff up in here. Good amount of metal too. Definitely a great place to be able to harvest a ton of stuff. There's a couple of people you don't say too small to. Yeah, I'm assuming Belle's actually got on the keyboard there, huh? Yeah, Sam, me. I don't typically, I try really hard not to get crazy no matter what I do for the, like, I try to get too big for stuff. Turn that off. I'm gonna start just rolling around because we can here. Get to give Sweetie a room for breeding. Yeah, that's true. I don't do that, so that's the reason. Like, I try not to get too crazy. I will like try to do. Like, I like to try to like make my stuff at least very purposely built around like a theme or an idea for it, you know. How big living is Fars base? Yeah, it's gonna be. We're gonna do Fars at the end just because it is a very cool use of space. One of the things we used to do all the time on the servers we haven't done in a while is build competitions. It's a thing that actually Lizzie had asked about us doing on Ragnarok. We used to do build competitions and stuff all the time where we'd like limit the kind of space people had to build. So like we'd be like, all right, everyone's gonna come to this island and everyone gets, you know, they get 2x6 for the foundations to make whatever you're gonna make, and it's gonna fit this kind of a thing. So like, I love that stuff. I love being there. I'm not great at doing those things. Look at the shape of those little, like, that section there. That's cool, man. Nice work, Cryo. What is this? That's a very cool little thing. Their armor didn't want to stay on them. Oh, it's probably the wings. This is a cool little shape that got built down here. I dig it. Okay. Awesome. I know Cryo wasn't on here doing a crazy amount of stuff on this server. A bunch of other ones too. But very cool. Picked a good spot. Nice water pen. Good little barn garage kind of area there. We were sitting on the Wineyard Island and just watch you guys have the pirate ship battle. Yeah. We did some fun stuff, man. Back on Iron Mine, we did the raft, the motorboat raft around the island. That was hilarious. That was when Fox and I did some S+ shenanigans too. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that's where we did our S+ shenanigans though, of stealing everyone's gas early on. When the race started, and then like not letting them know we had done that. I think we got like 3/4 of the way around the map before like B-Fun realized that they didn't have gas. They just dead stopped because we stole all their gas by pulling it to us. Hilarious. We did that. We were such like, I was like, we're gonna do this motorboat race, Fox. Here's the thing: as soon as we start, pull all the gas. He was like, what? I was like, every bit. Pull all the gas. We're gonna take everyone's gas. They can only have whatever they have left in their boats, or if they like locked their boxes in the right way. This is Bum's lighthouse. He had a bird cage that he was working on too. I don't think he said the bird cage was ever completed out, but this was his lighthouse over here that he built. Sweet. Mr. Bum Ruler here, wearing some fancy clothes. Yeah, kind of his little compact little crafting area, and then like the whole way up on the outside here. There's like levels of everything kind of being stored in here with visual storage and stuff. So he's got like the pantry and stuff up in here. And then like the lighthouse itself. And yeah, he used JVH's some of the sea stuff to make the light for it. It works really well. It's super bright. Yeah, very cool, man. Now let's go back and see the CC real quick. I thought we had put teleporters over here. You know what? I'm pretty sure we had teleporters over here and underwater. That spot I built over there. But we didn't have the no fuel tech gen, so like we would have had to actually been out here to refuel all the stuff to make it work. We have not done that. Monkey wanted me to show you guys his amazing base in the center too, so we'll do that in just a second here. This monkey is he's camped out over here. The thing Arahli sees only now that our races might be a little off size-wise. So the CC. Yeah, don't snitch, yeah. Hunt made the like gate area out here, which is pretty sick. Very nice gate section out here. We kind of gated off the whole thing here. That is, of course, unfortunately, Zyphactinus, the stupid sardine, still he'll spawn inside here, so they're real annoying. They're all over the place down there, though. Yeah, this is where we started everything. We had all of our docks and stuff built in. This is where we actually started with visual storage for the first time, which was neat to do. Somebody is still laying here. That's nice. Yeah, this is where we first figured out like how some of this stuff worked before we messed with too many settings. This was the very first place we kind of worked out how visual storage is going to work for us. Yeah, good use of like the netting and that type of stuff. Spot up there we had to climb up to for it. This is our typical community board of things we put up there that need to be done. We were working on and stuff at the time. Got our burn, which still has creatures in it, surprisingly. Cryo built the burn. Whoop. Cryo might have built this. I'm kind of surprised. There's still creatures here. Pretty sure Talden did the kitchen. Still tracking cryo. Stop tracking. Okay. You hear the music going. Our saloon doors. Playing the ARK music. Nice little saloon and stuff, though. Yeah, I thought we had put a teleport pad down here. We must not have done that, huh? How that makes any difference at this point now. Yeah, I thought we put down a teleporter, and we just had to refill the stuff for it. Because we should have... There should be a teleporter over here someplace. That's where we had this stuff for underwater. Or the basement. Let's go look. The cool greenhouse. Oh, food, right. Well, I'll have to see if there's food here, because I didn't bring any with me. This place has probably not been powered for a while, so it probably does not have a lot of food. There's a basement back this way? Yeah. The cellar. Oh, more food. Paul did a very good job here. He did. Not surprising the CC is the thing that gets the least amount of attention once we all kind of get our stuff up and running. Although I did have a, I had a room in this one, I think. At least there's a way around up here. Any flashlights? Yeah. There we go. There's our staircase up. Monkey puzzle on the one time I think he logged in. Yep, this is my room. I only put a bed in it. This is mine. Yeah, little bedrooms and stuff that a bunch of people had up here. I love the CCs, man. Like, I know that they are a tremendous pain in the butt when we first start. Because, like, you know, it gets real busy and hectic, and this definitely frays some people's nerves. But, man, I freaking love them. It's just nice to have, like, all this stuff in one spot for a little bit. Everybody's in here, hanging out. Stone in there. Okay. Gonna just fly around a little bit. Any flashlights? Yeah. No idea what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So this should be... I hope not you either. It's just the tags in the parking is bad and Matt's go missing. Yeah, I mean, everyone lives in one spot. It's gonna be a little crazy, right? I just like when I'm in CC, I don't consider anything owned at that point. No. Don't go in others. They're put in here. Oh, there is. Gatherers. Yeah, sea kryptonite. Yep. Very cool. I don't know where they would have a kitchen at, which is kind of what I need at the moment. Because we gonna starve. There's some kitchen stuff. Yoink. Gotta eat food and stuff in this game. How silly. I'd say I'm gonna pay him back, but I certainly won't. Iva, what's up, man? So we need some water too, huh? So they've got a teleporter here. I wonder if that just means that they don't have their tech. They must have a regular tech gen up in here. That's let's do one of these two then. Oh, it says they don't have metal. Oh, this says they're 3 metal ingots short. Hilarious. Oh, it says we're short the electronics. So it's mean they're on the other side. What is that? Whose weirdo cube is that? Everyone's stuff back on. What is that? Is that Crazy Mom's place? That looks almost like what something UTC and I built before. Hey, we can see this teleporter now. Awesome. Yeah, look at this place, man. What do you mean tech gens don't power the teleporter? What? Am I missing? They do. I was saying that they probably had a tech gen that was like out of element. Sorry, that's... I've stopped myself from finishing my actual words. That they probably were just out of element. Because they haven't been on in a while. Yeah, remember we, whose was that? That was back on the Gaming Evolve server. Oh, that's right. The Gaming Evolve server, that's what we made as our, like our business office for our building, our building company was something that we built on that kind of a general look. Like we turned the thing sideways and built inside that. Okay. Oh, I was like, I know there's a way upstairs. There's an elevator. Back before tech elevators were actually a thing, televators were a thing in here. You had to use legit elevators. Look at all the boss fights they were doing. Up in her. Nice freaking work, man. C and crossplay, yep. Look at the view they had. I will say, one of the things I liked about the center was all the little islands and stuff you could build on. You missed some of the shenanigans we could do at S+. Yeah, I mean, they did some good stuff. I think that the building system here has done far better than what we got with S+ in the long run. It's like, where did I leave the burb? But yeah, like the toilet. Yep, that's the server. That Game and Evolve server is where I figured out the upside down toilet that UTC and I built after built. All right, let's look at this from up here. Very cool, man. I love that. Like we have such varied skills and tastes and stuff here too. What did they do with the roofs over here, y'all? That's one thing with a bunch of thatch roofs. Holy crap. Totally forgot about the upside down toilet. That was that was one of the funniest things to figure out. We were building that that boathouse for Jim Bob, right? I think that's what it was. We were building that boathouse for Jim Bob, and we had figured out how to turn the rails upside down to give them a unique look. You couldn't do anything else, right? So we turned the rails upside down. They were using water pipes for like the actual railing on top of them. And then I was like, how much more dumb thing can we do with this? Now that we know how to turn something upside down. And then, yeah, once we started to... Oh. Can't seem to... Uh-huh. Okay. The whole thing is... I see. Okay, well, hold on a second. But yeah, once we started figuring stuff out, I was like, well, can we turn ladders upside down? Lo and behold, you could turn ladders upside down. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're in K mode. Hey, bird. We're good. But yeah, that's right. And the upside down windmill on the raft. Yep. Once we figured we could turn stuff upside down, we're like, what else can we turn upside down? And it was inevitable that I figured out we could snap a toilet upside down. We had to do it then, right? Yeah, crazy mom. Look at this place. Our base stuff down here. All the important necessities. Yeah, that was where we figured out we could hide the windmills for the boats too. That way. Yeah, look at this, man. It's deceptive because like that's big enough for a this thing is large enough you can put an industrial forge up here. Man, good job, crazy mom. Look at all this. Yeah, we built that that whole section was built so we had like this kind of a weird angle thing out there as we were messing with trying to figure out how to make things work a certain way. Great job. Yeah, they did. Like, I'm glad they fixed some of the building stuff that didn't work well. And they made that stuff work like it needed to for a lot of this. It is sad that some of the weird exploits that we figured out how to make work broke. I was curious. Very neat. Oh yeah, the armor. I forgot. I actually forgot that this was a mod that's on here. Yep. All right, who else is nearby? Oh wait, was this not Crazy Mom's? Whose place was this then? Did we miss a sign someplace? Whose base? Pool party, yeah. You guys see a bed anyplace? Oh yeah, right here. With no one's name on it. Yeah, this server is going to be wiped, so we have room for the Valguero server. That'll be the one that's going to take over this slot. Tailwind is German for valley wind, just random knowledge. Okay, what's valley wind mean? Back in the original center ASE server, Fox and I built right ahead of me, right there, with little palisade walls and stuff like that. Did cube make the cube? Maybe. Don't you mean something else? When going from mountains to valleys, gotcha. So this one's Crazy Mom, so very cool. Okay. Got her boat. I freaking love the rafts. You know what I miss? I miss Jendia's raft. She had a really cool raft design in ASE. I really liked that. We got like taming pen type stuff here. Is that what we got? Yeah, taming pens. Good call. Some good decorations, some wardrooms. Little cabana action. It's good. Yeah, look at that. Place to just lay it under the sun and stuff. Look, oh, and watch the sharks feeding. Oh my god. That's so many. I miss Jinjai too. I like the use of the color and stuff here. The landing pad up here are horrible, broken things. Stupid wild card. Crazy mom's just chilling up in here. Oh, greenhouse action. Crafting room. Very nice. Yeah, very first center server on ASE. We had built, I think right here actually, like right in front of this section, we had built some palisade walls out. In that section there. This is also the room that that Fox filled with dodos. I filled them with dodos. Someone else's little base here along the little river. I like the little bridge they got kind of sideways here. This place would have been cool to do as well, but again, Zyphactinus. I thought about building back there early on, but those stupid Zyphactinus things, man. Remember the dodos? Yeah. That's when we had advanced rafts and had the little dinghies with the pillars on them, and we learned we could grapple hook and parachute and like paraglide around with them. Dead Spider, yup. Nothing against the Ragnarok Don't Apocalypse, but oh, that was horrible. Horrible. Had some fun issues with people leaving things breeding. There's a reason we have some rules on the servers. I never think I have to see what Talden ended up without here. Yeah, there have certainly been a few times that myself or Dusty had to get on and go underground to find the creatures that were left on breed. Well, there's a whole bear apocalypse I had to deal with at one point too. I mean, it was only typically creatures that would that could do the whole breeding thing, and like could like hatch in temperate environments and stuff, you know. Something big down there. So Talden doesn't have a thing here? At first server we had the metal battleship? Yes, 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Falls up high? Oh! Jeez. Hey, Stu. Yeah, look at this place up here. That roof line, man. Woo! Fiery cats. That's the reason I haven't been over to the Volcano Island very much. That whole section over there where the fire cats are, I'm like, no, no thank you. He's got the windmill all cockeyed. Got himself a little cabin, essentially. Why are there... Why are there wheels sticking through the floor? Nice little office up here. Okay. His wheels on the bed. It's too good. I freaking love it. What is that little deal you got floating up there? It looks like a DeLorean. Holden, why do you have a flying DeLorean? What is happening? Oh, man. Good use of space, though, man. Is Chibi a race wagon bed? Exactly. His Chibi is a DeLorean? Oh, man. I'll tell you what, those cosmetic mods, they get a little out of hand. This is like the basement stuff. Oh, there's... Can't open that, which either means things are broken. Have a little bit of lag. Mm-hmm. We'll see where we're going to end up in a second. Who knows? Yeah, this is, I'm sure that there's something going on here that, I'm sure there's something going on here that, is breaking some stuff at the moment. So, it'll certainly help when we, everything gets wiped. Uh-huh. Sure. Have I sent the new settings? The settings aren't really going to change. What are we stuck on? There it goes. Okay. Gotta wait for it to do the weird load thing sometimes. Oh, that door did open. Close that. Hi, Talden. Yeah, we were just flying around. I found your base. I was just giggling about your DeLorean. Yeah, very cool, man. I definitely like it. Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't actually Talden's fault that I got stuck. Yeah, it's funny. This is probably going to be the closest we're going to come to that island because I don't have the fire cat thing. So, yeah. I just avoided that place like the dang plague. Yeah, it's the lag thing for sure. This is a cool little place he built. That is one of the other things I thought was great about visual storage, is it kind of made it so you could build really small if you wanted to, you know? I like a little cabana action. All the thatch and stuff that's up here. Nice. Like it. Yeah, I like the, you don't have to get too crazy. You know, you can build a nice condensed thing if you want to. What else we got? Oh. Make our way back kind of across this way. Definitely help when we up the amount they can hold. Yeah, for sure. Like, I still don't want it to be... It's funny, because Monkey and I had that. We kept fighting back and forth on it. Like, he's like, we just need to make it super high. And I'm like, the problem is if you make it super high, then, like, it'll always look like you don't have materials. And, like, that drove me crazy. Like, I'm like, I'm okay with it being higher, but I don't want it to feel like I have to have 400,000 wood to look like I have any wood to use, you know? Yeah, still be able to store a crap ton. Exactly. Gotta make sure we go see Scarvig's place too, which was up in a corner of this section, I think. Who is this? Somebody's sign is still here? This is hilarious. Oh, it's Bison's sign. Okay, I was like, somebody's sign from our original thing is still up here. Used some cliff platforms very well. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with 400k wood. I don't want to, but I don't want to feel like I have to have 400k wood to have my box have some logs in it, you know? Over near Moonshine. Okay. Oh! Nice. It's kind of just built on top of that like that. Well, use the space. The light here, kind of like shining in through the ceiling, looks great. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The fact you can do some nice little kind of condensed builds too is neat. I like that we can... It has glass in it. Below is where you had your first ever center base on Xbox official... Y'all. There's no floor there. So glad I had the tech on right now. just walked off the edge like, man, it's fine. Below here is where you had it? Ledge there. Yeah, watch that first step. That's too funny. This place, we follow the river. I almost built here again too. This is the, like, after I built that that place with Fox. I think my first real base with the Geeks and stuff. Oh, it's the other river, isn't it? Yeah, it's over in this river, I think. Rectangular with behemoth gate and about 7 guys living out of it. Yup. I tell you, man, I do not miss building on official. Like, everything on official was like, it always felt like it had to be built as a box, and that it had to have 17 layers to get to the inner chamber, you know, for everything. You guys almost built there too. Old official tame where Dodek took 6-7 hours. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, I had built here before, and I thought about it real hard when we started this server of building here again. Because like this section back here with the water, it's amazing. Let's put our goggles back on. Like this is silly. Just a huge section for water. And then if you follow this out, it'll take a second even with this this thing on. Logged in official, saw a team wolf pack with a swastika saddle and logged off. That's a good reason to be out of there real fast. Yeah, this section, man, this was clutch early early in the days of ASE. Because you could get in and out like from the ocean and stuff and bring your water tames into like an actual safe place. Yeah, that was That's fantastic. Yeah, I built a whole thing up in this general vicinity. What else we got up here? Did BLP actually make a place? This is where we started. For the death run and stuff like that. Because you gotta start here for that. That sort of thing's why you move to PC, the Geeks and Arcadia servers? Yeah. Yeah, BLP did make a little place. We did have a CC here at one point, yeah. We had a couple versions of the server, though, too. Like, we had a couple center servers. Back when you had to kind of rotate through that stuff, because it's the only thing you could do. Yeah, BOP just kind of built into this space here. Always love doing that stuff, too. Oh, that said rave flower? I'm like, whoa. Alright, so Scarvigs is... yeah, I want to say Scarvigs is something I think we could see. He built his on a raft originally. And then drove his raft over. And then rebuilt the thing up here. So he's got a raft. There's probably a raft down there in the water that still looks like this. Which I thought was awesome. It's a common thing, building like that. You did that the same in Arcadia? Yeah. Yeah, I love this. And like the seaweed type stuff up there for it. These bridges, man, they made all the difference too, to be able to do that. Big old place to like breathe and stuff, though. Yeah, being able to put the bridges and stuff up like this. K Rustic did a fantastic job with that. Yeah, very cool pagoda kind of looking place. Yeah, he had a whole raft. I'm curious if it's down here. That looked almost identical. You're gonna go back towards Jalen's place in just a second. Yeah, there it is. Look, I was gonna say, he had a whole raft where he had like worked on the build to like figure out how it was gonna work. I freaking love it. Yeah, it's so good. All right, what do we got? Let's do Stu's place on the way to Jayla's. Stu, did you have a base here? I don't even remember. Stu didn't start on the center until like way later. Way later. Oh, Guns is underground? That's right. That's right. He built in that bottom section there, didn't he? Which we'd have to... yeah, the underworld entrance is over there. Let's go look at Jayla's is and stuff first. Yeah, the center of the earth kind of thing? Gotcha. We'll look at Jayla's stuff first, then we'll come back this way. Just a forewarning, I am taking those gliders off before we switch this over to Val, though. Stupid gliders. Now that we've got the Geeks version that you can actually have gliders like normal. Yeah, there's the... we're gonna go by the sneaky entrance. That's the one I have marked. Doesn't matter if you never finish it. We'll still peek down there, man. Did you use the Castle Keys and Fort? Is that what you were using for yours? Because I know we had just put that on the servers, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I came up the side of this and never knew that Jayla had built up over here. Land. Because this is close to where I got metal. Yeah, I'd get metal and stuff right here. I don't think I ever noticed this is actually Jayla's place. This is a raft. All right. What? Masonry work, man. Ooh, the little tiny stairs all the way up. Nice. Big enough for a freaking Quetzal with a house on it in here, man. Amazing. Gotta close the doors to be able to get up the stairs. Feel a little claustrophobic. Look at this. This is cool. Good work. Nice spot for a greenhouse. And a nice bridge all the way across. Look at this over here, man. Woo! Right after the stream. Yeah, I have to actually set the servers up. I will probably do it this weekend though. I'm gonna try to get everything set up on the servers tonight and tomorrow. I'm gonna pull everything down for this today. Woo! Look at this, man, Jayla. Nice work. Textures, man. Oh, the sheep room. Ooh, you're gonna want to be in there. This is your sister's work? Angel did a great job too, then. Look at this. Nice little den. Got some water stuff hanging up here. Some staircases. A secondary. Chandelier, I think you're drunk. Think you're drunk and need to go home, Chandelier. This little jungle view. Very cool. Look at this place, man. Love the big open area. Got a bathtub. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is nice. Angel's sleeping. Good morning. Jayla's hanging out over here. Look at that. With her element storage. The bank. Stick 'em up. Why is there a bed in the bank? And an outhouse? What do you think of bankers? I agree. Saloon, nice. Kitchen type area. We'll go downstairs in a second. It's a chapel here. Chapel's up top. Let's go up. Oh yeah, look at this. Hey, nice work. Storage and into a place where the actual indie furnace is at. Nice. All the storage and stuff. Sweet. Freaking snails. They get me every time. Oh! Even notice there's a way down here. Sisters sleep everywhere but in their bed. Yeah. Nice water pen down here too. Oh yeah, that's nice. Probably big enough for everything except those stupid whales. Okay. We need... this one, I think. drop. There's no reason to collect the purple drop, but I still feel the pressure to go do so, you know? It's tempting, exactly. All right. These things, one of these things. In you go, Tailwind, and then we might need this. Into the underworld. You always use that one because you can fly in. And we can fly once we're in here. But that little water section. Once we got cryopods, I was like, it's fine. Stu getting to play with the Castle Keeps and Forts for the first time. Looks good, man. At least he didn't finish it, but like this definitely has a good look to it. I like some of the pieces. I still haven't built with that in ASA at all. Those big old windows. Those windows are gates. They're gates, okay. With the crazy sun down here that doesn't... I feel like you'd have to be worried, man. You didn't know there was one there? Yeah. Yeah. Like, you imagine being down here this close to some, like, sun thing? Like, you'd be in trouble, buddy. Be fried. On fire? Yep, where that waterfall is, though, Stu. Right there. Sun flares, yeah. That was the first way I found down in here, was that one. Especially if vitiligo. That's what I'm saying, bro. My skin's getting twitchy just being this close to it right now with my vitiligo. So I'm like, ugh, ugh. And I know it's not gonna do anything. I'm still going, ugh, God. Yeah. I like that I had a question mark on it because I wasn't sure. I remember I put it there because I was like, I remember that there was a way to the underworld over here someplace, but I couldn't remember where it was at. Okay, let's go check out Pharrell's place. Take these. Our burb out. Sunburn. No joke. I posted in the Patreon Discord that if there's any ideas for some mods to hit me up with that stuff today so I can kind of consider some stuff. Probably won't go anything too crazy, but I wanted us to have some options. So I found there's a teleport thing there called Ancient Portals that look kind of cool. We might try that out versus having to have like tech teleporters and stuff. So we'll see. When I see there's a couple people posted there, I see a couple so I'll dig through those soonish. Get some ideas. Now this is a freaking masterclass in compact crazy builds, by the way. Like, I don't know if you guys caught this, but like she made it look like the whole thing is a crane. Like, you see, like it's got like the thing here for the crane. Like, she's got the whole thing set up like that. We land bird? Thank you. Yeah, we'll have all the engrams unlocked. I think we're doing the loading thing again. So this means I could have just dismounted on my bird someplace over the ground, or over, not ground, because I landed here and pressed E, but I don't think we're actually here yet. Oh, maybe we are. Oh God, this could be really bad. We're gonna find out soon. Okay. Whoa. Typically, I try not to press the dismount button like that until I know for sure if we're landed before that happens. You know? All right, Pharrell's home. I like though that she did like this. Like, this is, she outlined the area so you knew like where you had to be. But our indie forge is over here. Our little sleeping spot here. For basic storage and stuff. Let me turn this piece off for now. We'll go up the outside into where the crane's at, and there's these little staircases inside. Got her beer and stuff down here. Cleaning all of her stuff. A little kitchen action. It's got the cooker and the grill and stuff here. The pantry. We can sneak through this way. This is where you can see out where the rest of this piece is for the crane. A bunch of storage and stuff up in here. Some more stairs. Little tucked in stairs. Use the half stairs. Like when we got this with the half stairs, seriously, just a very cool thing we could kind of mess with by doing that, you know? It lets you put like stuff in like really crazy places. Got a greenhouse over there. I'm gonna go all the way up. We'll come back down in a second. Her element storage and stuff up here. Her little crafting area. All the spot for blueprints. Chem bench. We got another staircase there. We'll go down in just a second. A little storage room action. Oh God, there's so many. Okay, I'm gonna lose track of the stairs. Try to keep me going back in the right direction. Jenny up here. This should be our way to the very top. Some extra sleeping areas up here. And then same up top. You get up to the very top and do some of that up there as well. So storagey type stuff. Okay. Water tower. Out here. Okay. Oh, that's... Oh, yep, this story had to come up. We haven't gone anywhere. We'll do this way first. So, bedroom up here, desk, map, cool little window. This takes us up to the water tower. And then there's these stairs. That takes us down to where the bathroom is. Closet action. And like, the balcony with one of the best views in the game. Like, look at this. Just, ooh. I got a little nauseous for a second just now. Like, whoa. Okay. Man, that's that writing desk area. Of a Studio Ghibli movie? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I got a bathtub with another great view out that. Okay. And this is like the greenhouse-ish area. Yep. All this cool glass here. Another good view here. It definitely has a Studio Ghibli feel to it, for sure. And look at this. This is the end of the... This is underneath. This is that, like, the crane piece. I'm a little hesitant to jump. I want to jump up so you can see, but I'm like, it's the waterfalls. Like, that's what makes that like a kind of thing. Look at this freaking kitchen, though, man. And like, she's got like her pearls and stuff are up here, but because it's the visual storage, you can kind of go any place and still work, you know? So yeah, it's just neat how well this all kind of works. This is the greenhouse type stuff here. This was, yeah, we've gone up the staircase. I didn't realize there's a staircase down here as well. Bees. Just some more planter stuff up here. We got this staircase, which takes us right back down to the kitchen. So cool. What a great use of like just the toe. Yep, it's the waterfalls. Okay. That's great. Yeah, I think Studio Ghibli vibe is exactly the right thing to say with this. Like, it's got the windmill thing too. Let's go on the other side. If you build like that, Sweetie would not be happy. Yeah, I bet. It's so freaking cool though. Like, what a good use of space. You know? Like this time she's on like what is that, 4? The foundations are what 2x2 down there, right? Just missing the legs, yeah. It'd be really funny to with the turtle, the mega echelon, right? To build this on the back of the turtle. You know? Just like 2x2 foundations, build up a big crazy thing off the back of the mega echelon, you know, and have that be the thing you walk around with. It's so good. Head back. Head back towards our bees. Look at the pillar again. The spire. Yeah, I remember, man. The center map was it was hot contested when we first started, man. Everyone had a bunch of cool places they wanted to build. I remember, like, when I got here, was like, ooh, I hadn't really thought about just building like a thing in the center of it. Yeah, just having like the little octopus, like, you know, little tentacle bridges and stuff, kind of all over the place for it. And I dig it, man. This is the center is a good map. Evil Mr. Frank did some good work. Definitely some stuff that a little funky here and there, but I dig it, man. Look at this place. A little pillar. Some half walls here and there to kind of give some texture to it. I tried to stick with a bunch of our like basic skins and stuff as much as I could for this. Very much the kind of the scorched earth frontier stuff, you know. I think at some point, let's look real quick. I feel like at some point I also started doing the thing underneath. My goal at some point was to put like vacuum cubes underneath. We hadn't done all the bosses that would let me do it. Yeah. So I had started the section down here that I could continue down from the main stuff with vacuum cubes and stuff down here. I just never got to a point that I actually unlocked the vacuum cubes. I was still working on this stuff. What a good map this has been. Gotta love the center, man. Just a lot of cool stuff we got to build out here. Do a lot of fun stuff. I really appreciate all you geeks being here. I love it. I love having a community full of builders doing cool building stuff, man. The bases on all the other servers are fantastic too. We will have to do some tours on the other servers as well. I just want to make sure we got the center in here because we are certainly taking away this server. So I want to make sure we had a chance to get out here and look again everyone's stuff before we moved on. So I think that's it though, geeks. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Kind of just doing a quick little walkthrough of the all the bases and stuff that are here. We'll definitely get back into playing some more ARK soon. We've kind of been playing some other stuff. ARK is, you know, it's love and hate for some of the stuff we do for it. So we'll get back with some Valguero. We probably won't play a ton. Like, I'm not going to build a big crazy base there. I say that now. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, glad you guys got a chance to hang out with me as we went through all this stuff. We'll get a death run set up for Valguero pretty soon and start working on that stuff. But hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, feel to drop a like below. You can always subscribe for more content, and I will catch you on the flip side. Whee! Bye, geeks.